I am sweaty and hot and ready to talk and almost rhyme. It is really hot in Oregon. It's like 97. That's really hot in Oregon. And I left with a really bad note the last video I made. If I'm remembering right, I was not taking care of myself. I was not giving myself breaks. I was not doing anything nice for myself. It's hard when you're a mom. It's hard when you have mental issues. It's hard when you have a lot of triggers like I do. And I know my triggers, most of them. And yet I do not do anything to avoid them because I'm like, oh, you're stronger than that. Guess what? I'm not. I'm not stronger than avoiding those triggers, because once I'm triggered, it's like all hell breaks loose in my brain. And I lose it. I lose it. I lose connection with reality, with anything. I can't maintain. And I need to change that. I'm 30 years old. Actually, I'm like 30 and a half next month. But who's counting? And I'm ready to take charge of my happiness. I'm ready to take charge of my, be proactive. I am a very, laid back, oh, it will happen if it's going to happen type person. And then I realized, oh, it's not going to happen unless I do something. And that means I have to do something. I have to figure out what to do. And that's hard because it's like, when you are pregnant, especially the first time around, you're going to all these birthing class and stuff, and they teach you how to take care of a brand new baby and what to do when this happens and this happens and this happens and how to take care of it. And then you get the baby home and you realize that, your baby doesn't fit into these squares. But the knowledge does help. And you kind of learn as you go. I do not know how to raise a 30-year-old, especially one that is stubborn and as broken as me. And so I feel like I'm an infant in my own arms, and I have to raise myself now. Keep on, why am I hitting myself in the chest? This is not what we do with our babies. It's hot. I can't stop touching myself because it's hot. I need to do better. I need to take care of my baby self. I've been neglecting me so bad. I've been neglecting my happiness. I don't even know what makes me happy anymore because I'm so cut off, because I've told myself it's you don't deserve happiness. Whether I told myself up front of denying myself things or experiences, because I'm like, that's just pointless. You're going to die anyway, so why enjoy life now? I literally would think that. Or subconsciously, I've already trained myself to deny myself things. It's just I like the control of saying no. So I tell myself no, 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 no. And then I'm just left frustrated and sad. And yet I put myself in this situation. There's no one else to blame but myself. And that sucks. Because then you get into this point, you get into the spiral of self-hate. And this, I need to learn how to love myself. I need to take better care of myself. I need to learn proper English. That's not going to happen. But I will learn how to take care of myself, and I want to document it. I want to show you that if I can do it, and you're struggling to do it, that maybe you can do it as well, and we can do it together. Because I do not know where to start. I do not know what roads to take. I do not know, okay, I need to take better care of myself. I need to love myself. So this is where we start, and now we go. There's something on my arm. I don't know where to start. I'm completely lost, and it is scary and confusing and upsetting. And look at my Harry Potter room. Look, there's my wand back there on top of that. And there's some beautiful art back here. You see that? I did not make that art, but it's gorgeous. Harry Potter makes me happy because I'm a giant nerd. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to take this adventure of self-love, of self-discovery, as being a mom, being a person that works from home. I train puppies. It's an interesting job that fell into my lap, and I enjoy it. And I get to work from home. I get to work with my husband, who does small engine work out of his shop, and we make it work. We work our butts off. And yet we still have time to enjoy our lives. We still have time to enjoy our sons. And I enjoy that time with my family. I need to figure out what makes me happy, what fulfills me. And I really hope that I can stay true and strong and devoted to documenting this, because I feel like it's very important that people can see that I started from this very low spot. And if they're in this very low spot too, that they may also be able to raise themselves up. Maybe it's worth a try. Why not? There's nothing better to do. So that's it. That's all my update. I am ready to change. And I don't think you ever get ready to change until you break someplace. You break and you see your lowest point and you're like, I am never going to get back there. That was awful. That was terrifying. I wasn't sleeping, eating. Like, I would pace the house constantly, thinking that there was demons and stuff around. I was like having a psychotic break. I'm not saying that lightly either. I was like in the point of psychosis. And that was terrifying. I was losing all control. And that was like months of that, off and on, more on than off. And that was terrifying. I never want to go back there again. I never want to get back there again. And so I'm going to do my very best to take care of myself. And I do not know what that's going to look like. I have no idea. I have no idea if that means medication. I have no idea if that means constant therapy. I do not know if that means just eating right, exercising, and all that stuff that people tell you to do to cure your depression. And I just roll my eyes at because I'm like, that's not going to work, even though I never tried it. I have never been proactive in taking care of myself, and I hate that I've waited 30 and a half years to do that. But if I don't start now, I'm going to be a miserable old lady. If I ever make it to that age, if I am blessed to live to be an old lady, I'm going to be a miserable, grumpy old lady that no one's going to want to be around, and will probably smell like cabbage. That's going to be my life if I do not start now and make myself happy. I'm going to force happiness down my throat, whether I like it or not. And that's what this is going to be about. My anxiety, I'm not anxiety free. It's gotten a lot better. I'm not having daily panic attacks. I've been able to manage those, but now I need to work on my happiness. Because I'm worth it. You're worth it. If you don't know where to start with me, and we'll figure this out together. Thanks for watching, who's ever watching out there. Because it was anxiety free 2012, right? So it's only been like 6 years, yeah, of inconsistent videos. So why not? Why not start now for real? It's hot. I need to go someplace that's not this room. This is literally the hottest room, but they will leave me out. Like, my kids will know when the door is shut. When that door, where is it? That door is shut. Mama just needs her peace. They're good kids. So I'm signing off. Hope to talk to you soon with something. And things will get better because we've made it this far. We've made it through our deepest, darkest, most broken moments of our lives. We're still here. If you're watching this video, that means you're made it this far. And that's a miracle. That's a miracle. Things will get better because we're still here. Goodbye.